watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 9 o'clock. I'm Chris Flanagan. And breaking news just in, a suspect is in custody after a 13-hour barricade situation in Southeast DC. That suspect accused of shooting 3 DC police officers this morning, then staying holed up inside of a home where he continued firing shots. Officers were initially there to serve an arrest warrant for animal cruelty. We have live team coverage tonight. Our Yamari Sase standing by after talking with neighbors who have not been able to get inside their home for hours. But first, our Mariel Carbone brings us up to speed. And Mariel, certainly a tense day, but that standoff finally over tonight.
Yeah, Chris, a tense day and a long day for officers out here, but also for the neighbors affected by this 13 hours that this standoff went on. So we know that suspect did surrender and is in custody, but if you're trying to get to the area, it is still all taped off. You can see behind me tape here on Benning Road. This goes back to Hannah Place where the barricade situation actually occurred. You can still see some officers back there. We know some police cruisers have pulled out of the area, but this is still a fairly active scene out here with all the surrounding areas still taped off. So to recap what this day has been, police came out here at 7:30 this morning to serve that suspect with an arrest warrant related to animal cruelty charges. That is when that suspect fired through the door of the home, striking 3 police officers. Those officers were taken to the hospital and luckily non-life-threatening injuries there. They are expected to be okay. But after that, officers have been out here all day communicating ongoing with this suspect. We spoke to the police chief earlier today who says that at times the suspect was agitated, other times he was calm and positive. So they were just working with him, continuing the conversation in hopes of getting him to surrender, which, as we said, after 13 hours has now happened. So now there are still a lot more questions we're hoping to get answered by police, like the specifics of these charges here, how many animals may have been in the home, if they've been recovered and rescued, and what the state of those animals might be. We're still waiting to find out the name of the suspect, as well as the names of the 3 officers that were injured, and also how many officers have responded to this area. As we mentioned, all the blocks in the surrounding area have been taped off, so it's a pretty big area blocked off with a lot of officers inside, and we're still waiting to find out how many neighbors may have been affected. We know police were evacuating some people to keep them safe since the suspect did continue firing sporadically, so they have been moved from the area tonight, possibly having to sleep elsewhere if this didn't all wrap up. So a lot of questions. We're waiting to hear if we will be getting an update from police at any point. But the good news is that this should be wrapping up here tonight with that suspect now surrendered and in custody. Live here in Southeast, I'm Mariel Carbone, DC News Now.
All right, good news there indeed, Mariel. Thanks. And once police do hold the news conference and media update, we'll carry that for you live right here on DC News Now. Meanwhile, neighbors certainly on edge all day, all evening long. Many were not able to get to their homes because most of the nearby roads were blocked. Our Yamari Sase has been in the neighborhood all night and joins us live. And Yamari, certainly a big sense of relief at this hour.
Yeah, that's right. Despite this suspect being in police custody, as you can see behind me, roads are still blocked off. This has been taking place for more than 12 hours at this moment. Several neighbors walking around trying to figure out when they can get into their homes, and many of them say it's raising a lot of frustration.
I heard like about 20 shots. That what woke me up. I walked to the sidewalk. The police told me they get back in the house.
A long-standing barricade that sent 3 officers to the hospital has neighbors shocked and upset.
It's troubling to know that people use guns so loosely.
It all started around 7:30 Wednesday morning right here on Hannah Street in Southeast. Police officers say while officers were trying to serve an animal cruelty warrant, a man inside the home shot and injured 3 of the officers outside.
It's just sad. You're gonna get a charge for for animal cruelty, then you're gonna turn around and shoot police and make it worse on yourself.
Happening just down the street from an elementary school, raising concerns for parents as the school was placed on lockdown.
Of course, I'm worried about my child, but I'm very happy that KIPP DC Academy, they really looked out for the kids and kept them on lockdown and treated like a normal day, you know, but this crime around here is terrible.
As the hours pass by, many are just hoping not only this incident will come to an end, but also all the gun violence we've been seeing across the district.
It's terrible, very terrible. Too much is going on around here now. We got to make it better out here.
Yes, so at this moment, you can see one neighbor speaking with police, trying to figure out if she can get back into her home anytime soon at this moment. But we will continue to keep you updated with the latest on this situation on air and online. For now, reporting in Southeast D.C., I'm Marissa Say, D.C. News Now.
And we are continuing to stay on top of this developing news. We'll have an update coming up at 9:30 and also at 10 o'clock over on DCW 50. So when we're not on air, you can always find the very latest at DCNewsNow.com. All right, let's get a first check on the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb. And Janessa, anyone lucky enough to be out on date night tonight, not a bad night.
Super lucky, yeah. The weather giving us some grace tonight with really a lot of clearing taking place. It's beautiful out there. Live look out towards Dual Highway in Hagerstown. Wherever you go, limited cloud coverage right now. I did want to look at a time lapse earlier today. You saw increase in clouds, and look how they're floating well towards our west and east, and that's allowing for the clearing that we're seeing. A few snow squalls that are bouncing off Lake Superior, Lake Erie as well, and really providing us with kind of drier conditions. And so we're going to stay that way for the start of your Thursday, but definitely a chilly start. Temperatures right now upper 30s in a lot of locations. We haven't seen that in quite some time, but we're going to fall back down to middle to upper 20s for overnight lows. So a very chilly start for kiddos at the bus stop and as you are stepping out the door. Our wind barbs, they are going a little crazy. This tracks our winds. We want them to come out of the south, and that's what they're eventually going to do overnight into tomorrow morning, allowing for a good warm up tomorrow afternoon. I see many spots that are going to return to the 50s. However, we have a small clipper system that's going to come out of Chicago into Detroit and then finally make its way into our region late afternoon, providing a little bit of rain. I'll show you exact locations coming up. Chris?
Well, you can hear it and certainly see it in the bottom left of your screen here. That is the moment gunfire erupted at a Kansas City parade to celebrate the Chiefs' Super Bowl win. Video shows fans scattering, running for cover as the celebration was ending. And tonight, we've learned Kansas City radio DJ Lisa Lopez died in that shooting. 8 children among 22 people hit by gunfire. 3 people had been taken into custody. Now, fans spoke to reporters shortly after that shooting. Definitely. So at this hour, 3 people again are in custody. Police say none of the victims is in critical condition. All are expected to make a full recovery.
I mean, we're supposed to all be Kansas City Chiefs fans, and at the end of the day, I mean, we're here all to have a good time, celebrate our Chiefs, Super Bowl champions, and then you see something like that. I mean, there's no need for that.
Now, the shooting outside Kansas City's Union Station happened despite more than 800 police officers there on standby. Well, meanwhile, back in the district, the National Archives building and galleries were evacuated today after 2 protesters dumped red powder on the protective case around the U.S. Constitution. Now, the Constitution itself was not damaged. The building did close early today. It's expected to reopen again tomorrow. Well, the Washington Commanders have a new assistant general manager. Here he is, Lance Newmark, who has nearly 30 years of front office experience, spending most of those years in Detroit. His most recent role was the Lions' senior director of player personnel. He basically oversaw college and pro scouting. All right, in Virginia, if you think the rent is too high, well, some Virginia lawmakers, they agree with you. An anti-rent gouging bill in the General Assembly would limit rent increases. The legislation is being sponsored by 3 delegates, but not everyone is for the bill. The Virginia Association of Realtors is against it, saying rent prices change based on supply and demand. And we'll keep you updated on the progress of this legislation. All right, today, of course, Valentine's Day, and for some, that means making the ultimate commitment. Our Dave Laval joins us now from D.C. Superior Court, where couples walk down the aisle.
You had plenty of love in the air at D.C. Superior Court as 14 couples tied the knot on this February 14th. And that includes an Arlington twosome who met the same way a lot of people did during the pandemic.
We're gathered here today.
Sasha Saputo and Matthew Nicholas get ready to commit their lives to each other this Valentine's Day at the Superior Court of the District of Columbia. They never doubted this would happen.
So it says a perfect match because Matthew and I matched on Tinder. So
their first encounter took place just before Thanksgiving 2020, during the height of the pandemic.
This is us at the National Christmas Tree.
Their first date that year also marked the first time they saw each other face to face. Needless to say, love at first sight.
Everything that he said to me when we were dating, I thought, these are the skills that I want in a husband. These are the skills that I want in a partner.
I just saw myself being a better person around her. And there was a guiding motivation that was internal to just be she was an inspiration for me, still is. And
the two got engaged on December 10th, 2022. The wedding would take place on the biggest day of the year for love this year, but it would be a small, intimate affair.
We both have really high pressure jobs, and I think, at least on my side, I just really wanted a fun, low pressure day. It's just us.
Yeah.
First, though, the couple had to get approval from another member of the family. With Ollie's blessing, only one other thing will make this day perfect.
I now pronounce you legally married.
The happy couple will travel to New Orleans in April for work and a mini honeymoon. At D.C. Superior Court, Dave Laval, D.C. News Now.